We are Siouxland proud. This is KCAU 9 News at 11:30.
Good morning and thank you for joining us for this digital news update. I'm Hannah Adamson. We'll bring you an update on our local news in just a moment, but first let's check in with meteorologist Marcus Beasley now. Marcus?
Thanks, Hannah. Looking outside at our temperatures, fairly steady right there in the low 30s throughout most of Siouxland. 31 in Cherokee, Sioux City, Wayne, and Norfolk. 30 in Lamar's and Yankton, 28 in Orange City. We're seeing 30 degrees currently in Spencer and 28 in Storm Lake. As far as your wind chill values go, we are seeing those in the upper teens, so it does feel quite a bit cooler outside compared to the actual temperature. Around 10 to 15 degrees or so cooler is what it feels like. As far as wind speeds go, they're mostly around 15 to 20 miles per hour for a lot of us. 18 in Sioux City, 20 in Wayne, 25 mile per hour wind right now in Orange City, 18 in Cherokee, and 23 in Storm Lake. As far as wind gusts go, we're seeing wind gusts up around 30 miles per hour. 25 to 30 is generally what we're seeing throughout the area, and winds will continue to gust up to around 30 miles per hour throughout the day today. Satellite radar showing those mostly cloudy skies, and we will continue to see clouds throughout the day and into the overnight period tonight, so expect those clouds to linger around at least the next 24 to 36 hours. Stormcast showing by 3 o'clock this afternoon, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Tonight we will continue to see those clouds here throughout Siouxland. By 6 a.m. Tuesday morning we might see a few snow flurries, but as far as accumulations go, not expecting too much there. By 2 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, mostly cloudy skies continue, but Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning we are going to see gradual clearing, and it's looking like Wednesday is going to be a mostly sunny day with temperatures a bit warmer. 31 degrees today with wind gusts up to around 30 miles per hour with those cloudy skies. Clouds stick around tonight with a low of 17 and winds still gusting up to around 30. And your 9 on 9 forecast showing a high of 27 tomorrow with cloudy skies, 34 and sunny on Wednesday, 37 and partly cloudy Thursday. Friday a bit cooler at 26 degrees and a nice weekend with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s and dry conditions both Saturday and Sunday. Hannah?
Thanks, Marcus. Well, voters across the state of Iowa will be taking the first step in electing the next president of the United States. After months of campaigning, the Iowa caucuses are now just a little over 7 hours away. And that's our top story this midday. Tonight at 7 o'clock, members from both the Republican and Democratic parties will meet to select a candidate for president. To participate in tonight's caucus, voters need to meet a few simple requirements. First, you need to be a U.S. citizen. Second, you must be an Iowa resident. And third, you must be at least 18 years old by the time of the November 3rd election. The easiest way to find out where your caucus is located is by using a few online tools. Both Iowa Republicans and Democrats have their own websites set up to help guide you to the right spot. If you plan to caucus for a Republican candidate, you'll want to visit iowagop.org and click on Caucus Locations under the 2020 Caucus to Convention tab, and just follow the instructions on your screen. If you plan to attend a Democratic caucus, you'll want to visit iwillvote.com. From there, select that you're a resident of Iowa and click on the button that says Confirm where I'll caucus. Then all you need to do is enter your address and the site will do the rest. Or after the show, you can click on the Featured Content tab on our website. We have all the caucus locations listed there. That's SiouxlandProud.com. Now, not all caucuses will be held at public venues. Some will be held in private residences. Having caucuses in folks' homes used to be very common, but now there's only a handful of them left. Sunday night, one of the only in-home caucus sites in Siouxland was getting ready for the big day. Charles Bromander is taking over his mother's job of hosting the Smithlands caucus. Before Charles, his mom Adeline had hosted the caucus since it first began back in 1972.
There's a lot of support for Trump at that time, and you could feel that the people were very excited, what you hadn't seen before. I hope that we can continue to have that.
The family says they treat the caucus differently than most, making sure to have food and drinks available for everyone to feel right at home. Several Democratic candidates who were kept off the campaign trail due to the impeachment trial are now back in Iowa before the nation's first caucus kicks off election season.
The heart of this country is so much bigger than the heart of the guy in the White House. That's
Senator Amy Klobuchar wasted no time racing from Capitol Hill to Sioux City, where she addressed her stance on gun control, health care, and climate change. Klobuchar has now made a campaign stop in each of Iowa's 99 counties. For nearly 50 years, Iowa has held the first presidential nominating contest in the country. But this year, more than most, folks have challenged that privilege. Many say that because Iowa is one of the least ethnically diverse states in the U.S., it doesn't really represent the country as a whole. KCAU-9 sat down with 4th District congressional candidate J.D. Schulten, who explained why he believes Iowans take their voting responsibility seriously and should remain first in the nation for years to come.
Best thing that Iowa allows is for candidates who don't necessarily raise as much money to have a chance. And that's what you see in some of these campaigns that started from nothing and are still here, even though there's some great candidates who have dropped out. And it's those who can pick up fire, can pick up that momentum, and it's grassroots, and that's the beauty of it.
In this election cycle alone, Iowa has seen over 2,000 campaign events. That means candidates have spent hundreds of hours in the state talking to voters about what matters most to them. That relationship has been especially meaningful for one presidential hopeful, Andrew Yang, who says Iowans have the power to, quote, shock the world in tonight's caucus. Well, thank you so much for joining us for our special digital midday show. Be sure to tune into KCAU-9 News at 5, where we will have live coverage from both Democratic and Republican caucus sites tonight. Have a great day.